Can't work or anything, very limited to what I can do every day.
I could barely open my mouth.
It's like I'm very on a liquid diet, no really hard foods at all. Gone to multiple doctors, they really can't figure out what's causing it.
Big improvement. I'm able to pretty much eat any food I want. I can be on my own now. Usually I wanted to be by people.
He's doing more outside stuff, more stuff. Driving. Oh, he didn't drive for a long time.
Frank Ackerman, I'm from Marysville, Kansas, and some of my top issues are dizziness, trouble swallowing, distorted vision with sensitivity to light. And it got really bad since last August. I think I've been having the dizziness for a couple of years now, but it got really bad in August. Gets to like a 10, usually towards the end of the day. Bending down motion irritates it a lot. Then afterwards, the swallowing thing started coming on. Pretty much have to keep my head looking straight forward. Can't turn it side to side at all. Pretty much can't work or anything. Very limited to what I can do every day. Anything that, like any movement, like head movement up and down, side to side, picking up anything, like put strain on the back of the neck will irritate it. Or like walking in like hallways, or like Walmart or any grocery store. Yeah, that came after the dizziness got really bad. The same thing happened. I've had it for a few years, but it went away after a few seconds where I felt like something was just stuck like right here, but then it would go away, but this time it just like stayed. Then I was like, I'm very on a liquid diet, no really hard foods at all. Gone to multiple doctors. They said something with the muscular structure, but they really can't figure out what's causing it yet. So probably a 7. It used to be like a 9 because I could really only drink broth, but they enlarged, like stretched it, and it seemed to help a little bit, so I can get at least like tuna, very softened or wet like food down. 15 probably. Yeah, about 15, at least 15 doctors.
Nice. What are some of the specialties? GI would be one of them.
GI, mostly GI, a lot of neurologists, few eye doctors, a few ear doctors. Now it's probably like a 7 or 8 since they've enlarged it. And since, I don't know, if it's the mouth guard that I got too, it seems to be helping a lot with the face freezing up and stuff too. Constant, it's always there. It's just how long. It's usually towards the end of the day, like it gets really tired, like seems to get worn out and tired, so I just have to watch it. Since last August, it came around the same time as the dizziness. It usually starts when I get really dizzy too, so the neurologist thinks it's connected with vestibular migraines, but some have just said vestibular and not put migraines with it. So we get kind of back and forth answers with it, but most of them say vestibular migraines. It's always there. Good day, it's like a 4, but it can go ramp up to like an, I don't know, 8. Bad day, 10, I don't know, like around really high. Usually once a day. I usually have
them. Not like once in a, it's like every day is a bad day.
Yeah, every day is a bad day, yeah. Usually afternoon, towards the end of the day.
Yeah.
The neck pain also comes around the same time as the dizziness. It's usually the left side. This muscle will just like...
Turn them, show me.
This muscle right here will like flare up and like stick out.
Okay.
Right here. It'll come to like a 7 or an 8. And it happened the same time as like the dizziness and stuff happened.
Okay. So how far back do you remember having any neck tightness?
I really had no neck tightness or anything except when August when the dizziness stuff happened. Heat, muscle, relaxer like cream and stuff, chiropractors, massage therapist people, like a day or 2 and something usually just irritates it again.
I could barely open my mouth enough to eat. I had jaw pain, like in both like joints up here, and I had a hard time swallowing pretty much anything, even liquids. Then once I got the orthotic, I'm able to pretty much eat any food I want. There's a few here and there, but big improvement. Probably 80% improved.
Can you open your mouth now? Oh,
yeah.
You can eat a regular sandwich then.
Yep.
Okay.
It's a lot bit better change. I can be on my own now. Usually I wanted to be by people in case if I fall or something, but I'm confident in my own enough to get a full-time job now. Usually it comes back here or there, but maybe once a week. So they try to.
Used to be all the time?
Yes, constant.
Okay.
60%.
Okay, improvement, all right.
Probably 80%. There's a few foods, but I can pretty much eat whatever I want. Pretty much any type of meat. I only could eat a few, like tuna or anything soft. I can eat anything that's dry or anything now. It's gotten a lot better. I would see it'd be like blurry or I can't really see far. And now it's gotten a lot better. Usually at the beginning of the week, it'll kind of kick back up, but once I get going throughout the day, it kind of fades away. 70%. A light used to bother me. A lot of the like bright LED lights used to bother me, the sun and stuff, but now I can pretty much tolerate all indoor lighting. Sometimes when I step outside for the first time of the day, I have to wear sunglasses, but I can tolerate it pretty well now. 80.
Okay.
60%. I don't get it nowhere near as much, but it's still, I still get it probably once, twice a week. Not as intense as before.
He's made huge improvements. When he got really bad, he would sit with me all day at school, and he would sit
Come a little
next
closer
me.
to him, yeah.
And I couldn't leave him alone to even just go out of the room and come back in. He went from eating just chicken soup or broth, which he'll never eat again, to
You're sick of it?
Yes.
yeah, oh yeah, to tuna. He ate tuna then forever. Now he's eating pretty much anything. I think he's really careful with like rice and stuff, some stuff like that, but breads, things like that. But he moved from sitting next to me, was it almost the whole school year? Just right next to me. And then he kind of, next year he kind of moved away a bit. When I had like my plan time and stuff, he kind of started riding on one of those little bicycles on the floor, or he did some weightlifting. He's worked really hard. Even going outside, he probably could go 20 feet to take the dogs for a walk, and then he'd come back in. And he walked then it got longer, and he just kind of walked alongside of the house for a long time. He slowly had to build up his strength because he didn't have any muscle tone, anything. Now he comes to work. We don't have to be with him at home. Mornings were really bad because taking a shower and stuff would mess with his blood pressure and his heart and stuff. And now he's home alone for a couple hours in the morning to get ready. He comes to work, goes right to work. I don't even know he's there half the time. We have lunch together. He still doesn't like to eat alone. But then he goes and does the rest of his day. He will stop in probably about every hour and a half and kind of take like 5 minutes because he's just kind of feeling a little wonky or off. But then he goes right back to work. He's doing more outside stuff, more stuff. Driving. Oh, he didn't drive for a long time. Yeah.
That's not talking on the phone.
Yeah.
We're talking on you can say it.
He drives in town. He drives himself to work and home. And then my other son lives in a town about 20 miles away, and he drove home one day, and he's driven by himself, so that's getting a lot better too. He used to not even try to get behind the wheel.
Or if he did, we would go driving around the neighborhoods a few times, and he'd have to just stop where he was or just kind of pull over, and somebody else would have to take over. And
Well, if you have dizziness and vision problem, it's hard to drive and also to feel confident.
Yeah.
Well, good. Well, I'm happy you've made so much improvement. Thank you so much.